there guys, so today I will be taking a look at a 3D platformer released on the PS2. Today we will be taking a look at Ratchet Clank for the PS2. I won't be playing the HD remake just because of all of the graphical problems that it has. I'll put a link in the description for the video about that stuff, and yeah. So let's get started with the review. So a few years back, my friend decided to go and show me the Ratchet Clank trilogy since he had it in his backpack when he went over my house. We popped them all in, and I have to say, they were pretty fun. A week or two later, we both went to GameStop, and GameStop had a buy two, get one free sale on all used games. I got the entire trilogy and went home. When I tested them all out, the only Ratchet Clank game that worked was Going Commando. I was pretty bummed. After I returned Ratchet Clank 1 and 3, I was still hunting for the rest of the trilogy. I then finally found a sealed copy of Ratchet Clank 1 in a ShopRite. Yep, in a grocery store. Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, groceries and video games, yeah. Completely makes sense. So after paying $30 for it, I went home. Now, $30 is kind of pricey for a PS2 game, but I was looking for this game for a while, and I knew the game was going to be good. So I just freaking slapped the $30 on the counter and left. After finishing the game and beating challenge mode, I have to say, it was fun. So now, let's just move on with the story. The story starts off with our main protagonist, Ratchet, fixing his ship, as he's using a tutorial thing on his wrist, I don't know. He's then sadly disappointed because he doesn't know what to do next. And then we move to this assembly line of destructive robots. There was an error which came out a smaller robot and looked like it couldn't do much damage. Anyways, the robot escapes into a spaceship, but it then is shot down and crashed into Veldin, where Ratchet lives. Ratchet sees the crash while he's fixing his ship and decides to go check it out. When he gets there, he sees a robot folded into a backpack form, I guess. He decides to take it back with him for whatever reason, and then the small robot starts talking and Ratchet is freaked out.
Interesting.
The small robot then shows Ratchet the infobot he got, which explains that Drek, the main villain in this game, wants to destroy Veldin to go and, I guess, restore his own planet. Ratchet wants to stop him, but Ratchet needs a robotic ignition system. Luckily, the small robot is equipped with it, so yeah, they go on an adventure. While flying on his spaceship, Ratchet decides to go and give the small robot a name, Clank. When they find Quark, they are led into a trap, which reveals that Quark is working for Drek. When they escape, Ratchet and Clank fight like a married couple, I guess, and throughout the story they keep on doing that, which I think gives much more character development. They then have to go and stop Drek themselves. Ratchet and Clank then become longtime friends for a long time. I mean, you know, multiple sequels. I'm serious. The gameplay in Ratchet and Clank is taking place in a third-person perspective. You can switch to the first-person view, but it's not all that good, to be honest. Your main weapon of attacking is the Omni-Wrench 8000, which is good for in-close combat. You could also throw the wrench at enemies, which is very helpful. But when you get other weapons such as the bomb glove or the blaster, you will use those weapons more often. You can also use Clank for other different uses such as getting some extra air in your jump, diving underwater, etc. Throughout each world, you'll find crates which contain bolts. These bolts will help you buy weapons and ammo. You can also find ammo crates which will fill your ammo, of course. You can buy weapons and ammo at vendors. These vendors will get improved throughout the later installments, but for now, they're just there. You can also play as Clank, but he's not all that good, to be honest. It's probably because I've been spoiled to the future installments, but it's really bad. Clank controls these small little robots called Gadgetbots. When Gadgetbots die, you have to go all the way back where they spawned. Now, this gets annoying, trust me. There are some other gameplays like the hoverboard races and such, but I just want to go and talk about Ratchet and Clank's gameplay. The gameplay seems very simple, but the game's difficulty catches you off guard, especially at the final level. But when you know what you're doing, you could actually finish the game pretty easily. But the game isn't over when you finish it. There's actually a challenge mode. The challenge mode is where the difficulty increases, upgrades for weapons appear, health upgrades, etc. Challenge mode could actually be pretty fun, to be honest, ever since you get everything you got on your previous playthrough, so it could actually make the next playthrough in challenge mode pretty easy. Graphics for PS2 standard are actually pretty great. This game was re-released on PS3, which was to improve the graphics, but they also made a lot of glitches within the HD remake that weren't in the PS2 game. Which makes me, I can't exactly enjoy the HD remake that much. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button wherever it is. YouTube's changing its layout, but I'll just put an annotation here, I guess. And if you guys want more game reviews made by me, I'll put an annotation over here, I guess. I'm not sure, but I'll put it somewhere. So be sure to follow me on my Facebook and Twitter, and those links will be in the description below. I will give you frequent updates on my future videos, sneak peeks on my stuff I got, what I'm doing next and whatnot. So yeah, updates on my future videos basically. And if you guys are interested in Let's Plays, I just started this new Let's Play channel, and yeah, I'll put a link and a annotation to that channel and stuff and things, and yeah. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Game on, gamers!